Coming up on today's episode of AMA Drone Report, DJI AMA launch joint drone safety and training program. The 2017 MultiGP International Open is announced, and the Drone Advisory Committee builds consensus. I'm Bri Cross. Welcome to Airborne's AMA Drone Report on Aero-TV, a weekly news program covering the recreational drone world, in partnership with the Academy of Model Aeronautics, one of the oldest and most respected aviation organizations in the world, with more than 195,000 members and 2,400 clubs across the country. DJI and AMA have launched a joint program to promote safe and responsible drone use, train public safety officers to use drones effectively, and support educational outreach efforts. DJI and the AMA will also collaborate on other potential opportunities to mutually support their missions and provide new programs and options for those interested in small unmanned aircraft systems. Quote, "Safe operations in the national airspace are of the utmost importance to the AMA," said AMA Executive Director Dave Mathewson. He continued, "This cooperative effort will further those safety efforts as we build educational programs for those planning to use DJI products as they explore the many activities that drones make possible." DJI and AMA will promote a joint AMA membership that will advocate for the accessibility, affordability, and safety of personal drones, offer dedicated online support for pilots, and develop youth programs to nurture interest in pathways to aviation and technology careers. They will also collectively promote the AMA Public Safety Course, a hands-on training experience that provides public safety officers the knowledge needed to safely and effectively use drone technology. And DJI will provide support to all of the AMA's educational outreach efforts by offering a 10% discount on DJI products. That could definitely add up. Okay, so in the next Drone Minute, let's take a brief look at a few of the shorter stories that are making the rounds of the small UAS and hobby drone communities. The Flagler Beach, Florida City Commission will consider an ordinance that will ban many drone flights in the city limits following alleged complaints from residents about drones flying near their homes. The Flagler Beach Ordinance is nearly an exact copy of the ordinance recently passed by the city of Orlando, Florida. Currently, there are no regulations in Flagler Beach. AMA Expo East takes place February 24th through the 26th at the Meadowlands Exposition Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. It touches every aspect of model aviation, from rocketry to RC airplanes to drones. The AMA is all about model aircraft fun, and they toss in a good dose of education and the promotion of STEM activities as well. Check out amaexpo.com for more info. With one event already in the bag, it looks like Spaceport America is ready to do it again. The second annual Spaceport America Drone Summit will be hosted September 22nd through the 24th at the first purpose-built commercial spaceport in the world. Last year's event got solid reviews, and the program has the makings of what may become a great event with a very unique backdrop. Check out spaceportamericadronesummit.com for updates. That was this week's Drone Minute. We'll be back with more of the AMA Drone Report after the break.
Come experience the best of model aviation at the AMA Expo East in Secaucus, New Jersey. 100 booths, flying demos, make and take activities for kids, and many guest speakers including AMA Ambassador Hoot Gibson. Visit amaexpo.com to get your tickets, and we'll see you February 24th to 26th.
Welcome back. If you'd like to suggest a story for Airborne, Aero-TV, our website or podcast, drop an email to news-spy@aero-news.net. Now back to the news. The 2017 MultiGP International Open will be held at the AMA National Headquarters in Muncie, Indiana, August 9th through the 13th, 2017. The MultiGP International Open will be a fun and educational time for all, with fun flies open to all, multiple competitions, both racing and freestyle, workshops, and summit meetings during the event, and is guaranteed to be FPV's largest fun fly festival of the year. MultiGP is pulling out all the stops to bring the world one of the most unique drone racing events of the year. Because of the vast size of the AMA headquarters, there will be a total of 8 FPV flight zones, 8 different fields set up specifically for the style of flying that will take place on that field. MultiGP understands that FPV freestyle is as an important component of the sport of FPV as racing, and this year will be holding freestyle competitions during the International Open. Other attractions will include a crash course gauntlet, a full vendor village with companies showing off their latest and greatest technology, an FPV sports summit, and various FPV-related workshops. The Drone Advisory Committee held its second meeting on January 31st in Reno, Nevada. The DAC is an RTCA Federal Advisory Committee comprised of executives who represent a wide array of stakeholders, including unmanned aircraft manufacturers and operators, traditional aviation groups, labor organizations, radio and navigation equipment manufacturers, airport operators, state and local government officials, and academia. During the meeting, the committee reviewed 3 draft tasking statements, the roles and responsibilities of federal, state, and local governments in regulating and enforcing drone laws, technological and regulatory mechanisms that would allow drone operators to gain access to the airspace beyond what the agency currently permits under the small UAS rule, and funding to offset the cost of supporting unmanned aircraft integration into the nation's airspace. The DAC approved the first 2 task group statements with edits, which have been subsequently finalized. The FAA received their feedback on the 3rd tasking statement and will finalize it over the coming weeks. Federal Aviation Administration Administrator Michael Huerta announced the creation of the DAC in May 2016. The next meeting will be held on May 3rd in Washington, D.C. Information about the DAC, including meetings, is available on RTCA's website. Well, that's our program for this week. Airborne's AMA Drone Report is presented weekly in cooperation with the Academy of Model Aeronautics. And in addition to this program, our daily Airborne Limited episodes cover the entire aviation and aerospace world, and they're streamed daily, Monday through Friday, with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. And for more on the exciting hobby drone world, check out www.modelaircraft.org. We'll see you next week.